So it had been a few years since I was a rookie in the world of photography, and I was headed out for a photo session that I had booked earlier that month. I had a well-to-do lawyer and her husband, and they were expecting their first child, and they wanted to do a maternity session with me. And I had done many photo sessions before this. And I really felt like my photography had come far. I had made a lot of improvements, and I felt pretty confident. So 10 minutes before the session, I ran into my closet, I grabbed my camera, and I realized that the night before I had failed to check to see if I had a fully charged battery and a clear memory card the night before. And so I looked at the clock and I realized that I had 8 minutes left to do the session. So I just hoped that what I had would work and that my backups would work. I threw everything in my bag and I ran to the car. I pulled up to the session and I was 5 minutes late. So I jumped out and I found the couple and I introduced myself. I could tell right off the bat that they were not impressed. Who would be, right? I quickly introduced myself and then, really flustered, I looked around trying to find a location that we could do these portraits because there were people walking everywhere. It was a really busy location and I hadn't taken the time to scout anything out beforehand. So I blundered my way through the whole session. I really didn't feel like there was much chemistry between my clients and myself, and I could tell that they were not impressed. So after the session, I uploaded the pictures, and they weren't a total disappointment, but they were not my best work. And I sat there and I thought, what was the missing element here? Why did I struggle with this session? Because I felt like I had come so far as a photographer, and here I was making rookie mistakes. So a little while later, I was listening to a podcast where the interviewer was talking to Liz Wiseman about her book called Rookie Smarts. And she expounded on the concept that we're most successful in our endeavors when we think like a rookie. It's kind of ironic that we talk about rookie mistakes because in her research, she found that rookies are actually often very successful. And why? Because they pay attention to details. They understand that they don't know everything and they take extra care to consider all the aspects of what they're doing before they move forward. This totally hit home with me. When I was a new photographer, I'd spend time prepping for my sessions. I would look through inspiring photographs. I would make sure I had a clear memory card and a charged battery. I would make sure my bag was ready and I knew what time I needed to leave to get to the session 10 minutes early so that I could scout out locations and be ready to go when my clients got there. When I did these things, I was successful. Looking back on my catastrophic maternity session, I realized that I had become way too comfortable in my abilities. I thought I had it down. I no longer took the time to think about details because I felt like I was beyond that, and then I paid for those mistakes. So I learned that if you don't want to make so-called rookie mistakes, then you need to think like a rookie. You need to plan ahead and move forward with courage, but also with the appropriate caution and make sure that the groundwork has been adequately laid. When you allow yourself to become too complacent in what you already know or what you think you know, you sometimes end up skipping or overlooking vital steps to success. Think like a rookie and you won't be seen as a rookie.